All right, NOC, the Nerds of Color, your boy Kuya P got a knock exclusive from the Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It, Miss Andrea Andrade. Did I say that right?
Yeah, you were perfect. That was great.
Also, that knowing that you're a Filipina Mexican, I'm Filipino myself. I'm mixed as well. So Filipinos in the house. Mabuhay, we killing it. A pleasure to talk to you. First thing I want to ask you, as The Conjuring is a horror film, do you believe in the supernatural?
I do, actually. I do.
Okay.
I do. There was this one time I was alone, and then this cup of water, I swear it moved like 6 inches. And then I realized it was just condensation, but I do, but I still think that there is.
Okay. Okay. Because as Filipinos, Mexicans, very Catholic. So anything supernatural that everybody's praying and the hands are up. So that's crazy. So what did they think, and how was it for you stepping onto like a horror film project?
I loved it. It's almost like a dream come true because I love horror movies. I love trying to watch and be scared, but with actually being a part of it, I didn't have to act much. That was that was easy, that's kind of like,
yeah.
Because we actually did have to film at night. It was late at night in the woods, and my co-star and I we really are running and everything that you saw, because I don't want to give anything away.
Yeah,
that was all legit woods, real time, like
okay.
night. So that
awesome.
definitely add to the atmosphere.
I love it. Well, I enjoyed it. I watched it last night. I enjoyed. Wish I could have saw a little bit more, but I know we got some other projects that I want to talk about too that are coming out. But right now, it's all about The Conjuring. Can you tell us how that project came about? When the sides came to you, getting involved with the film and stepping into, I think this is the 7th film in the Conjuring franchise.
Yeah. So of course. So I got the audition back in 2019. I want to say it was spring, but almost 2 years ago now. And I didn't know it was The Conjuring because they sent us the sides and it was just like, hey, you have an audition for an untitled project. Here's the role and here's the breakdown. Here are the sides. So I was like, okay. So that's the best I could do with it. And then it just worked out that, my instincts were enough to fit the world and it's just crazy that it turned out being The Conjuring that I actually watch, that I actually enjoy. I've seen all Annabelle. I've seen The Nun. Like I love the whole universe.
Okay. So. Yeah, I got some catching up to do. I didn't see the previous Annabelle, so I've got some work to do. For the uninitiated that aren't familiar with the franchise, can you talk a little bit about The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It?
Yeah, of course. So the film comes out June 4th in theaters, and I hope people can see it in theaters. If you're comfortable and vaccinated, please go. It'll be an even better experience. And obviously, if you can't, at home will do too. Just turn off the lights to make it even better. Max. But yeah, so the movie, all the movies always start with a real, Warren case, and it follows Ed and Lorraine Warren as they navigate the paranormal, and usually they exorcise demons. So I feel like The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It is so different from the other two because, first of all, we're in an even bigger world and a new evil that I don't think that they've seen, at least, and then we haven't seen as fans. So that was so fun to see and know and see them in this whole nother arena, I guess, if that makes any sense. And it starts off with the young boy, as you saw in the beginning of the movie. We start off seeing him possessed. We're straight in it. We're thrown right in it. There's no preface. It's like we're in it. And then things happen, and I don't want to give too much away, but we see the evil go somewhere else. And then we figure out it's a whole different, satanic and different kind of force, I think, that they've ever met with. And yeah, it's so much happened. I'm always worried about giving anything away.
Oh yeah. And I definitely would second you on seeing it in the theater. I know, make sure you're vaccinated. I'm a very big proponent about that. But there's just nothing about watching a horror film with an audience and the jump frights and just everything that happens with that. But if you're gonna be at home, turn the lights off. Enjoy
that's what I recommend. But yeah, in theater, it's gonna be so much better because we're all going through it.
Yes. So what I know, because I've seen the film already, you in your particular scenes, there wasn't much of the other cast involved, but did you get a chance to meet everybody else? And how was it working with the rest of the cast and crew?
So yeah, I did get to meet Vera Farmiga. So when we filmed it, she was in certain scenes, and it just depends on how they edit it and showed us. But she was, I mean, it's like an actor's dream. I'm watching her do her thing. It's just so fun, and as a fan too. But as an actor, it's so cool to see, because that's what, as an up and coming actor myself, that's who I aspire. Like, I want to be Patrick Wilson and Vera Farmiga. Like, that's where I want my career to go. And yeah, it was so great to work. I mean, to work with her, it was so fun. I just can't say what happened because it would give stuff away. But, and then my co-star Ingrid Bisu, she was so great too. Our connection was so good that made the scene, I think, really, really sweet, and the things that happened. But we just weren't expecting the things to unfold the way they did. But I think,
I was surprised. I was shipping that relationship a little bit. I don't know if I missed something. To me, I was hoping that was kind of some representation there. Am I right in saying that?
I think so. In my head, I feel like as an actor, and that's my choice that I made. So I do think so. At least as from what I was feeling. Now,
I love it.
I say if they're going to say that, I don't know, but I do think that there was some there.
Awesome. Well, in regards to representation, again, I love that you are another Filipino out there representing, and also Mexican. What does being a Filipino Mexican actor mean to you in Hollywood and getting work and representation?
I think in a good way, it means that I can help hopefully break down doors and barriers for people that are going to come after me, and then just going on the heels of people that have come before me. And I want that. I want to help lead the way or continue the charge, because we're coming. It's time. And it's very important too, because representation does matter. And yeah, it's about time. I mean, it's already overdue. So It just needs us to keep going, keep pushing. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Well, as the Nerds of Color, that's what we're all about. It's all about representation within the pop culture sphere. What other projects can we look forward to you doing? I think I saw the Tomorrow War. Can we talk a little bit on some of the other projects you have coming out?
Well, just to be safe, I can't say too much, and I can't really say like
we don't have to get the specifics.
Yeah, but definitely Tomorrow War comes out on Amazon Prime July, and then I'll have a little spot in the Suicide Squad, James Gunn.
Oh, I'm excited. Also, sweet. That's great. I'm looking forward to that. Well, The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It, June 4th. Yes.
Yes, June 4th.
Check it out. Yes, 30 days, I think, later than HBO Max. But this was truly a delight, Andrea. From the Nerds of Color, we appreciate you representing for us. And as a Filipino, we appreciate you representing. And I would love to have you. I do a show that spotlights Filipinos called Show Pal Show. And so if you're ever available, would love to have you on and talk about your journey and inspire the rest of the Filipino generation that's coming up.
I would love that. Please reach out. I would love it.
Well, this was a delight. Thank you so much for your time. I'll hit you up. I'll hit you up on Twitter, Instagram. Oh, before we left, can we tell people how they can follow you online and all of that as well?
Oh, sure. If you want to, I'm always bad at the social media part, but yeah, if you want to see the randomness on Twitter, it's just at the Andrea Andrade, and then Instagram. That's kind of where I feel like I live, is the Andrea Andrade. So yeah, check me out if you want. And yes, go to the theaters June 4th, HBO Max June 4th.
Awesome. I love it. Andrea Andrade, Kuya P, the Nerds of Color. Make sure you follow her. I'm already doing it. And let's go see The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It. They didn't, well, not the devil made me do this. I'm honored to do this, but the devil's just go see it. All right.